Sicario89, he worked it out. Can we give him a nutty welcome? Thanks for the sub, Sicario. Welcome to the house. Just when I turn the wipers off, the rain comes back. What a scumbag. You like the way they dance at the door?
Welcome to the Nut House.
What's going on? Why won't my train move? Miles, DJL. Thank you for subbing. Can we give Miles a nutty welcome, guys? Double sub hype. Thank you for your support, Miles. Much appreciated, sir. Why's my train not moving?
Welcome back.
It's literally just gone weird. No, it's not off. I can hear it. What the heck? Alright, Cornish Gnome, good night. This is weird. Yeah, the doors are closed. Oh. Okay, I have no idea what's going on right now. So we put it into emergency brake, put the reverser to off, bring the reverser back to neutral, put the reverser back into forward, remove the brakes, train should go. Yeah, well, okay, the signal's red, but it should still let me go, right? Same thing happened, train, same open the doors and then close and the throttle's in brake. So put it into brake. Open the doors, yeah? Close the doors. Ah, I've reset the AWS. Try the red button under check signal. The red button. Well, that one. That one, DRA off. Nope. The bang is the wipers. Is it just not moving because there's a red aspect? I mean, that would be weird. Slough. What time are we supposed to leave Slough? We're supposed to be at Burnham at 8:46, and it is 8:46, and the red's, like, the signal's still on red? Doesn't make any sense. Sounds like my engine's off. No, that doesn't sound like my engine's off at all.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Now this is a stopping service from Paddington to Reading. We should be going down the line here. See, look, next objective though. See?
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
It's a 3-minute delay if you hit the emergency brakes. It won't release for 3 minutes. That would be ridiculous. Azrix, thank you for 10 months and a resume. Tech James, welcome back. Falling Dutchman, 4 months. These graphics look nice. This is for 4 months. Thank you very much. The only thing that's bugging me is how can I have ever got to the station on time with a red aspect anyway? It doesn't make any sense. Well, I just turned it off and on again. Didn't do anything. Nothing's moving. This is so bizarre. Oh, now we're moving. Oh my god. I literally flicked the AWS button. It's the AWS bug he told me about. It just happened. But the lights are broken anyway, so I can't carry on. Andy, M71, 33 months and still going. Only 3 months to go to my 3-year anniversary. Keep the awesome work, Paul. Thank you, Andy. Thanks for almost 3 years, sir. Yeah, it was the AWS that we can't move, but even so, the light ahead has been tripped. Maybe that's part of the AWS bug. My only question is how do I actually reload my save? Because my save was just before the platform came in. You have 111 yes until your aspect. What does that mean? I don't know how to get the red light to change. Referee Color Score just found out why the guard buzzer is used in England. It is more important than we thought in chat. Time to learn those when MP comes around. I don't think I've read that. 111 large, you looked at the rest of... Yeah, it is. The bell codes. Ready to start train. Meaning in India. I didn't know those old bell codes meant that. I bet they have to memorise that when they're a train driver. Move up to the signal, it should change. I don't know how I can load it back in though. If I could load it back in, I could turn off that fuse and then just carry on. There's a lot of trains here. Well, that isn't changing. I've already tried tabbing request pass at danger, it's not having it. I'm supposed to be at the next station minus 5 minutes ago. So if I do that, I should be able to reload. Load from last checkpoint. Okay, so straight away I'm going to turn that off. The door's been done, I don't know. Yeah, it was the fuse that was broken. And the aspects changed, look. LOL. Bug hype. This is definitely bugged. Well, I can't make it to 8:46, I don't think, in 3 minutes. But at least we're back on the road. Don't worry, you're 6 minutes behind as well, man, mean. Look at that. Screenshot hype. Do you get a penalty for being too late? I don't think you do, Sicario, no. It's really weird. It's not like the last train sim where it would penalise you for every mile an hour over the speed limit you were. Every half a second. Is it you, or do I look very pale? Okay, well, we can change that. Let's see. How's that? That's the Essex look right there. How about that? That's slightly warmer for you? Save this. Essex makeup face, that's what that was. The Trump look. No, the Trump look, you need to get a wig as well. Oh god, hang on. You're pulling me off my brake in here. Aberdeen to Edinburgh trip would be amazing with this graphics engine. It would, NPR. If they could pull that off, that would be brilliant. Actually, we're not that far off the 8:46, and we're arriving just about 8:46. We're almost on time. You work at PC World in Chalmer Village. I can get a discount on everything. Oh, that's awesome. I go in there every now and again. Whoa, you stopped camera snapping? All that jerky FPS, skullcap. Well, it ranges from 60 down to about 24, depends on how complex the scene is. When you're in this kind of rainy, misty setting, that's when it takes a hard hit on the FPS. Hey! Why is it so grainy? That could just be your stream. Probably seen it at some point but not recognised it. It's possible. Do go in every now and again. Don't go in very often. $8.50 Taplow. It's going to make some nice wallpaper. No, there's not really any squeaky windows. The freight train, the 66, has a window, but it doesn't really squeak. And the car came up for sale, and it looks in showroom condition on the outside. The seller could keep quiet. Any issues on the inside? Caveat emptor, Martin. Always. Just think about cars that are sold on auction. Sold as seen. Don't backseat game, Sicario. Well, the best explanation I've got for backseat gaming is a bit like my wife with backseat driving. So I'm driving, I'm in charge of the car, but she'll basically sit there, and when we go on a car park, she'll go, "That looks like a nice space. I'd park there." Like, that's backseat driving, telling the driver what to do. So if you apply that to backseat gaming, it's the same thing. Telling the streamer what to do. You shouldn't play this, you should play that. Don't do it like this, do it this way. That's backseat gaming. It's Smithers, how you doing? I'm not at the doghouse. I'm fine. And look left. Time is at 8:50. Yeah, we got there on time. Look at that. What's the fun in this game, Lexner? Driving trains? Doing things you couldn't normally do? People get fun in different ways, mate. I hate backseat driving. Was driving the other day. I had 6 other drivers in the vehicle with me. Yeah. 6 of them. Do a barrel roll. Okay. Lock left. Yellow signal coming up. Your mum's not allowed to sit next to you when you're driving because of her backseat driving. When she sits in the backseat, she doesn't backseat drive, but because she can't see, because like the headrest is in front. Okay, single yellow. Let's cruise. Okay, next one's green. Whatever. Humongous, you've already said, mate. You've already made that comment. Yeah, we're driving without AWS TJ transfer because I just had another bug with it back there. Like Matt said, there's a bug in it at the moment. And most of the time, it works okay with AWS, but then every now and again, you get hit by the bug. So, I'd like to turn it on, but if you do, you get an issue with it. $8.54, should make this on time. RIP bank accounts, Orbex Global, England, and the PMG 747 for V4. RIP! It's gonna look good though. Wheatley, no, I've not had a motorcycle for a few years. I had the BMW R1200 GS and I got rid of it because I wasn't using it. Ooh, freight train hype. Your wife tells you to slow down when you're doing 55 to 60. No. The white dot on the screen, you can get rid of it. Oh no, I just hit emergency brake by accident. Yeah, control 7, I think. No, control 8. There you go, see? You can basically alternate the transparency of it. So you can remove it completely or just have it on low. I leave it on, like, just so I can see it, because it's handy when you're clicking things. Because if you don't have it on, you're basically guessing where the center point is on the screen like that. So it's kind of handy just to have it on a low transparency. But you can turn it off. Yeah, you can derail a train. If you go too quick through some signal switches, it'll just go train derailed, and that's it. Oh, did you actually do it? Hang on a sec, tell me one sec. I'll do the message in a second. Lock doors. Martin J with a host. 11 viewer host. Thank you very much, Martin. Double yellow aspect. John Fly. 12. Oh my god. 12 months. That wasn't the right, Piggy. That's better. Holy 1 year, Batman. Wow. That's scary, John Fly. Thank you for a year's support. Very much appreciated, John Fly. How did you get on, John Fly, with the, what was it you're flying? The V-Wing. I caught a little bit of the stream. How did you get on with it? It was some beta version, wasn't it? I'm wearing a tie. What? $902. 6.4 miles. Got a yellow aspect coming. The Velocity V-Twin was very fun, released today. Ah, right, okay. I didn't realise it was... Thought you'd had it... You know, it was going to be a few weeks before it went past testing or something. Cool. Is that going to be a plane of choice for you now, John Fly? We've got another yellow coming up here. back off on the brakes. I've thrown in some mix, so many planes, also beta testing the new A320 for Flight Factor. Are they basically porting over the P3D one, John Fly? Oh, the train guy, Sicaro, got you. You want VR to come out for X-Plane 11? Yeah, I think they're up in the frames, aren't they, to get it to work on VR? I reckon maybe they'll show something at Cosford. That's what I'm hoping. You have to get your multi-engine rating next year. Oof. That's gonna... I mean, even just renting those things is gonna cost a lot more. It's a new A320 going to be certified by Airbus. Wow. But Flight Factor did the A320, didn't they? Or was it an A319 actually they did for P3D? I think it was an A319 actually. Which was pretty sophisticated. See, I would have thought they can take all their code that they did and just, for the systems and stuff, and just use it in X-Plane. Said 4 for this VR. Yeah, but they might demo it at Cosford. That's what I'm thinking, Leanna. Maybe they'll demo it. Cool. Infogem? Oh no, that's Flight Sim Labs. Yeah, I'm getting mixed up. That's FSL. Yeah, ignore me. How far along the line is it, John Fly? How far before release do you think? Are we talking weeks, months? Over a year? I don't, Miles, know. I haven't even got a V4 config. I've not bought V4 yet. Is X-Enviro worth it? I wouldn't touch it at the moment. When I was using it, it had some bugs and it was doing some weird stuff. But that was a few weeks ago, so maybe John Fly knows. You're thinking this year, but even as beta testers don't know the release date. Well, it's just a case of like how far you think it's away from being, like, systems that are not working, like clearly just not operational, or whether it's a case of most systems are there, but it's just a bit buggy. You wouldn't buy V4 just yet? Oh god. Is this your last drive today, Christian? It's only 9:30, so I don't know. I don't know. Do you think the 787 will be any good, Liam? It just keeps raining and then stops raining. You had nothing but joy, yours, Jay. $40 miles an hour limit in 2 miles, but we've got to stop in 1.3 anyway. Just gonna save that, just in case bad things happen. Have we done passenger stuff? That's what we're doing right now. Okay. We're still following one single light, which implies we're following a different train. Start slowing down. Oh, I just went the wrong way. My head just went herp, and I literally pressed the wrong button. How can I get that to reload now? How can I get that to reload? I want to load last checkpoint, but you can't do it. Unless you can do it from the main menu. Is it possible to do it from the main menu? Interestingly enough, it's just letting me carry on, like it doesn't care. Main menu, GWR last played. Okay, let's try that. We'll try that. Main menu, last played. It is odd that there's nothing on the screen that says load last checkpoint. Very odd. Yeah, we'll take that. That works. It's almost like I had a premonition that something was about to go bad. Sparkus Evo, 9 months Twitch baby hype. Thank you very much, Sparkus. Thank you for 9 months. That was a weird audio bug. I think they've got an audio bug, because the cabin was making loads of noise and then it just went under a bridge and then it just completely died. Uh, 757. I can't remember if I have flown it. Can you jump out and back in? $902, just about. It's almost 903, but we'll take it. That's a link for the timetable. Link for the timetable. There you go, Vrom's got it. I've upset him, I'm going to put myself on timeout. Why, what have you said, Martin? I don't even know what you've said. On the other hand, Paul hasn't said to anyone I wouldn't touch this yet, so if it's up to his standards, then I guess I'm being very petty. What are you on about? You on about the train sim now? Martin, you haven't upset me because I don't even know what I'm supposed to be upset with, so... This like scenario is has got some bugs in it, but they know it's got bugs in it. It needs a bit more polish. In my opinion, it should have been released maybe like in a week's time. I think some stuff has fallen through QA. Let me put it that way. Some stuff has fallen through QA, but they already slipped the deadline by a month. And I'm guessing they didn't want to slip the deadline again, so they just went with it, knowing that it had some niggles. That's what I think they've done. But I think in a week's time it'll be polished. X3, yeah, we're iRacing tomorrow, mate. That's exactly right. We're going to do some Skippy on Lime Rock, and I'm going to try and do some practices in the Formula Renault around Laguna Seca, and see if I can get a consistent lap going. If I can, I'll enter a race. If I can't, I won't, because I don't want to destroy my iRating by trying to race in a car that I'm not ready for. So, we'll be doing both of those things. We'll do some racing and some practicing. Warm custard, 25 months. Prefer hot custard myself. Pringle's more of a cold custard guy. You was on about the game? Yeah, I know. Good night, Jim Benninger. Have a good one. Take the missus to Mexican for dinner. Yeah. Arriba, arriba. Jim, you should wear a massive sombrero when you go. Oh, God. I just realised there's a speed limit. And I just completely wrecked. I was reading stuff. I didn't realise the 40 limit came and went. And then... I didn't derail it, which is interesting. I don't know. I may do my summer kind of evening. I haven't decided. Do you prefer cold custard, lumpy and thick, just like they used to make it in school? Blah. I wouldn't touch their custard in school. It was so bad. Oh my god, it was so bad. I just don't know how they could possibly make it like that. Yesterday he was at the bus and somebody was wearing a sombrero. Well, think of it this way, Smid. When it rains, they're going to have this wonderful, like, dry circle around them. Yeah. As long as the water doesn't collect in the sombrero, they're fine. Cheeky save. You didn't have anything like that in school. Oh, we did. There were two things that school did in the cooking, in the canteen. The two most horrible things in this universe. No, three. Let me do three. The three most horrible things they did. One, lumpy custard, right? It was terrible. It had golf balls on it. It was that bad. Two, the cabbage. The cabbage was boiled to death. It was boiled within an inch of its life. All the colour had gone from it, all the taste had gone from it. It was just this horrible mush. It was vile. And three, they used to serve water drinks they would serve in metal beakers. Metal beakers! It was... I can't tell you what it's like drinking water out of a metal beaker. It's just absolute... You can taste the iron. You can taste the metal. It's just horrid. And that's what school was like. Any wonder I just ended up having packed lunches all the time. In fact, so many people started to have packed lunches that they blocked people from doing it because there was nobody getting stuff in the restaurant anymore. Nobody was getting school dinners. Everybody started defecting onto packed lunches like me, but I'd done it so long they let me do it. But a load of people who went to do it, they went, no, you can't do it anymore. You have to go and buy... You have to buy the food. You have to buy it, they told them. It's just genius. Man, these brakes are good. Look, I got that one. Bouncy potatoes. The potatoes were disgusting. The potatoes, honestly, I don't know how... They had this... I've tasted the same thing since in a hospital. Hospital food's the same. The boiled potatoes have the same taste that they had. I don't know what it is, but it's just... Whoa. Can't touch it. How do they make you buy food? Why, if you're allergic? Hey, what can I say? I don't know. See, Mikey knows. He remembers. I bet Pringle remembers as well. Teachers would make you eat dinner. Yeah, exactly, Pringle. That's exactly the point. They used to stand there, the dinner ladies would stand there and make you eat the food, even though you were on the point of throwing up. That's why I went to packed lunches. Exactly. No such thing as a food allergy. Just fussy eaters who got a clip round the ear. That's exactly how it was. At least with a packed lunch, you know what you're going to get. Well, let me tell you, Macaroni, the dinner ladies looked like army drill sergeants. They were like, honestly, they were scary. Good night, user unknown.
Aye, aye, aye.
Where's he going? Where's this guy going? Walking down to the front of the platform? Mikey, the potatoes were dry. Oh, the potatoes were just... You can't describe to somebody what they tasted like.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
You know the feeling he was in the army in Holland? Well, there you go. Razor555, 7 months supporting this amazing stream. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Razor. The difference is, Macaroni, back then, you were like 7 years old. You know, at least when you're in the army getting treated like that, you're kind of a young adult. Bloater, I don't think it's out yet, is it? Don't think it's out for testing yet. Oh, we've got a red signal. Oh, hang on. That was the last one. Well, there you go. I now have 86,000 out of 80,000 XP. Lol. Pat lunches all the way, and mainly because primary school didn't have any lunch breaks, and lunch secondary was just enough good. Yeah, exactly, Katie Cricket fan. Except I did it for different reasons. I did it because their food was just uneatable. Who's this Fred? Fred is my I just created a thing and just went Fred. Wait for service. Service is scheduled to start at 9:18. Oh wow, you can actually just carry on. That's interesting. Alright, how do we get up there? 1 second. The freedom. If you have VR, Google's Earth's new feature is amazing. Street View. They let you move around the street view. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Hey. I just love the way you can just get out your train and go and sit in another one. Dinner ladies and cook were brilliant food. It was yummy. Even the veg was good. You were lucky, Muttley. I don't know what to say. You were very lucky. This is at Reading, isn't it? So where's this train going to go then? Because this is the end of the line, isn't it? So where's this going? Where's it going to go backwards? Your food has stopped halal food. Oh dear. But that's not a popular move. Look at these two with the little table and everything. Look, they've got PowerPoints. Oh. Doors are shut. Which way are we going? Look, all the doors have closed, which implies that the train's about to leave. I have no idea where we're going. This train goes to Abu Dhabi. You look at the buffet car. I don't think the buffet car is very exciting. There you go. See? Buffet's closed today. Can you imagine the AI stood here, just like trying to get past each other? Oh, these are nice seats. Look at this. Oh, wow. Wow. One sec. This is some nice seating. Look, they've got USB in first class. USB points as well. I'm not sure if this train's going to leave, to be honest. Because it can't possibly go that way, because it's just a red signal. Can't ever go that way. No, you can't go in. Oh, yes, you can. There must be a train going back. Oh, you scumbag. You utter scum. It waited. Look, it's gone with the door. He's drove over the door open. He waited until I got further away, and when I wasn't looking, he drove off. That's outrageous, that is. I can't believe he just drove with the door open. Oh, hang on, there's a train over there, look. I wonder if that... How do I get over there? Oh my god, I've got to go all the way down here. I swear that was planned. Like, it knew if I stayed on the train, I'd be going into oblivion. The moment I ran away, train sneaks off. GTA 1222, 17 months. Squirrel, love your streams, keep up the great work. Thank you very much, GTA. Thank you for 17 months. Let me see if I can grab this train. Oh, I just got a dispatch button or something. What does this one do? The drag line scenario. Oh, we've done that. We've done that one. Press E on the little bits that stick out from the wall and you can climb up. I want to see if I can get on this train. You dare drive away. Can I show you who's leaving the station, Connor? I'm trying to get on a train. Wait, what is going on here? What is going on here? What is this? Wait, there's a train... We've got people on the track. We've got people glitching out on the train. Look at this. Hang on, let me in. Let me on, let me on, let me on. Oh my god. Let me open the door for you. You see what I mean by there's a little bit more polish to be done on this thing. This is just completely broken. They're just having a meeting outside, look. Hey! Oh, that's just weird. That's all kinds of weird. Look at that. Like a mutating head. Hmm. This is a weird station. Can you drive the train as well? I don't know. Hang on. See if it'll let me. Engine started. That will shut all the ones on the right. A lot of people are like getting off the train now. Good night, Billy. I mean, the thing is like these bugs with passengers won't stop you from driving the train and sticking to the schedule and stuff. They're just going to look really weird. Good night, Dan Brown. Like, it basically happens when there are too many people in one area. They're all just like getting stuck on top of each other, and when they start to walk off and peel away, then it like unglitches, but look. Like, it can't work out what to do here. So it's trying to move people, but they're colliding with each other. Same testers as Red Dot. Yeah, it's just... I don't know. It'd be better off just, like, despawning people trying to figure it out, you know? Are they still on the, Oh, they've gone now, look. I think they tried to get off the wrong side of the train or something. At least there's plenty of people now. Hey, Ryan M. Good, thank you. They're still broken. They're not going anywhere. Let's try another one. Services. See, we could do the class 43, but it only literally goes from one station to another, which is a bit boring. I guess we could do a freight one, maybe. Let's see what they've got in the freight stuff. Ghost Bar, thank you for 5 months. DBS 66. That's what I'm looking at. I'm just wondering what we can do. Hauling container wagons. Is it me, or they just every single scenario is hauling 20 container wagons? Well, that's got 12. Either 12 or 20 container wagons. You're amazed at how realistic car racing is, X3. I think that's the thing that doesn't come across. It's just how kind of hard some of those cars are to keep on the road. Dukatsu, Dagenham. Yeah, let's try that. Try late night. Well, we could try late night. Could try something like that. Felixstowe North to Bristol Terminal. Let's try this. Well, Sicario, the longest freight train I can see is a 20 carriage one by the look of it. You can't actually make your own stuff. That's the thing. Ooh. Interesting. Looks like the whole thing's been set up for us. Turn the cab lights off, if I can figure out where they are. Speed limit 30. You missed a tail light, cab light, there you go. Are you sure you want to roll like that? That's pretty dark inside. Good night, the names. It's really dark in the cab, look at this. If it's a freight service, then we shouldn't get much stoppage, really, because there won't be any passenger stuff on the line. Let's open the window. Stick our head out. It's pretty good. You know, orange to peel. Is it me or are our headlights not very bright? What's it set it up on? Night time. You love nighttime travel, so they don't get the chance to do it enough, Heyman. Traveling at night is, I don't know, it's quieter, that's for sure. Right, let's punch it. The headlights are more like candle lights. 66 is the DLC we're using. Yeah. You get the 66, the 166, and the 43. And you get Paddington to Reading. Nobody at the platform. Container's full of stuff. Oh, the cab light's on the rear one. It got dark. It's 2 AM. It got real dark. I mean, we can put the lights on in here. But then, it kind of makes it harder to see outside. Desk light off. Desk light on. I'm not sure what that's doing. Wake everybody up with a little horn. Can't actually hear it. Actually can't remember where it is on this thing. Wow, you just can't hear it at all. Maybe it's disabled at night. Yeah, it does blow to the audio. When you come back in the cab, the audio sometimes works fine, then sometimes glitches. really strange. I've noticed when you go under a bridge sometimes the audio will glitch. Why bridges idle at night? Just noise, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. There must be some restrictions to using the horn at night. It's only worked on 50% of your playthroughs. Well, there you go. Have you seen the teaser for the Aerosoft A330? No? Which, is that on P3D? Look at the moonlight reflecting on the cab though, you see it? You can only sound the horn between 6 AM and midnight unless out of course or emergency. That's what I figured, it'd be something like that. Looks like not time I got that one, Miles. Does it look any good, Miles? Horns, same as sirens, shouldn't use between 11 and 7. Can we get a permit on Miles, please? Sneak peek at the A330. Right, is it me, Miles, or is that the worst sneak peek you've ever seen in your life? Like, that is literally a guy taxiing. Like, he doesn't even take off or land, he just taxis. Like, what, how far have they implemented the systems underneath? It looks nearly the same as the A320, but yeah, it does. Yeah, it looks like there's a long way to go, Miles, by the look of it. No, Bamboo, there's no pass-by view, mate, which is a bit disappointing. You basically got this camera, you've got a camera like that, that's centered on the vehicle, and you can kind of move it along like that. You've got the over-the-shoulder camera, but you're basically free to do what you like. And it kind of sits alongside. And then you've got the actual free camera. But then you've got this problem of trying to catch up the train. So you can do the flyby, but you've got to position it yourself. You've got to sit down here and then wait. So, it's doable. But I used to like that camera where it would put yourself at the front and then fly by and look at the loco going past. They seem to have removed that one.